Good morning, folks. Well, have I got a treat for everybody who had, I was going to say a specific experience, like circa 2005, but honestly, I feel like I've heard from a lot of people they've had this experience when they were younger. They wanted to play World of Warcraft, but what they got or what they had access to because World of Warcraft costed money and this did not, at least you could play for a while on a free account, which is what I'm doing right now. It's RuneScape! So I got really into this at the end of last week. And actually, I've gotten much farther than I ever did in the months that I played as a child so far. But we're playing RuneScape. So that is what we are doing today. Hopefully you are game for that. I know it is Wednesday, but if you do have protests, please let me know. When I select the game, honestly, I check with Songvale and I check with Ninipion from time to time. Ninipion's really more into Genshin Impact. But I play kind of based on what they want. I do think we will return to World of Warcraft soon. I am planning on doing Burning Crusade Classic, but with a new alt, either a Draenei or a Blood Elf, and maybe the hardcore add-on. So we will play WoW again. I'm not intending to quit WoW for RuneScape, but this is just what I've been into for the last few days, so this is where I am right now. Right now I'm working on doing some quests. I need to go handle the Black Knight Fortress, and also I'm gonna handle or do the Goblin Diplomacy one, which I think I need Goblin Mail for. Yeah, we just got done giving a dwarf a red berry pie, so he would make a sword to replace one a squire lost. We also have to go talk to that squire to try and get a description of what the sword looked like before he can make a copy. RuneScape really is a form of World of Warcraft, it's true. Especially if you are a classic player, which at this point I frequently am, like vanilla classic. RuneScape exists in the same echelon. I really like the super slow and satisfying progress. A, it just really feels like I'm achieving something, but also B, it just gives me so much time to like think, but it's engaging enough where I don't go scroll. So like I really am thinking rather than just like consuming. I feel like the slow gameplay leaves a lot of room, and because of the fact that I can't like stand to just be bored unless I'm like super overstimulated, but even then when I'm overstimulated, like I just crave more stimulation. I don't know, it leaves room for your thoughts. It hits a really good balance. That's a good way of putting it, Sungo. Good morning, I hope you're doing all right. I forgot what I was doing. Okay, so we got Goblin Mail for the Goblin quest. We're gonna go ask about the sword. I also got this quest from a witch, but she didn't really give me, like, any information. Oh, okay, the quest log gave me some information. She just said we need onion, rat's tail, burnt meat, and eye of newt. And I was just like, okay, well, I don't know where to get any of those things. And I tried to talk to her thinking that she might tell me, and then she didn't. But luckily my quest log is telling me what I need. Look at how satisfying this is. Okay, I gotta change the settings to not delete. Look at this. Boom! Last night after you went to bed, I stayed up for like another hour and a half. And I finished a huge portion of quests. I also figured out that you can't do Shield of Arav without like a buddy. So I have to find somebody else. Because you can only join one of two gangs. And then the other person has to join the other gang, and then you like trade items to complete the quest. So I'm gonna have to like go on a subreddit or something, or if we have any viewers popping in that are part of the Black Arm gang and have a certificate, I will gladly trade you a Phoenix gang thing. I'm a Blood Elf player. I couldn't not join the Phoenix gang. I realize, Songvale, like I hear you in that joining a gang doesn't sound like a good idea, but what if it was the Phoenix gang? They do crime, though. They stole, like, prized artifact, historical artifact, and then broke it in one of their feuds. Which, you know, isn't, yeah. It was very rude. That wasn't really appropriate of them to do. Alright, Black Knight's Fortress, Knight Sword, Goblin Diplomacy. Let's go talk to the Squire. We are currently in Falador with the White Knight's Castle. We're going to talk to someone here, and then we're going to go up here to start this quest, and then also we need to go infiltrate the Black Knight's Fortress, which has like this weird James Bond or Mission Impossible vibe, which is funny. Oh, you know what I just realized? If we're going to go in the Black Knight's Fortress, we probably should wear actual armor. Okay, we'll grab armor after we talk to the Squire. I feel like another part of the aesthetic of this game era, like back in the day in which you had like a family computer, so like one person could be on, is the fact that you do not feel compelled to play RuneScape, but you are enjoying watching me play RuneScape. Like that's big early 2000s gaming right there. PC gaming, certainly. So, how are you doing getting a sword? I found an Encamdo dwarf, but he needs a picture of the sword before he can make it. A picture, eh? The only one I can think of is a small portrait of Sir Viven's father. Sir Viven keeps it in a cupboard in his room, I think. Okay, I'll try and get that then. Please don't let him catch you. He mustn't know what happened. Alright. This explains, so I thought to start the Black Knight's quest I had to talk to Sir Viven. Oh my gosh, his name is Sir Viven. I just realized that. He's surviving. That's funny. This I will admit I also enjoy the fact this game is funny. Songvale, oh, Agatha knocked over everything. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was not a good choice. Agatha, Kitty, don't do those things. It's destructive and mean. Songville says that she doesn't currently know if she'd want to play it or not, but she could find out by trying it. I guess you could. Yay! 20 streamed streak. That's crazy. You are indeed my biggest supporter, and I appreciate it. Thank you. How do I get over there? I feel like this castle is such a maze. Like, all 3 times I've been in here, I have not been able to, get where I need to go. To be clear for anyone else listening, when she says her kitty's gonna get mushed, that means, cuddled and not allowed to escape from a cuddle. Alright. Kitty will be okay. Kitty is gonna be loved until Kitty learns to behave. Because that is how child rearing actually works. And also I understand that mining itself is not very compelling. Survivin'. That's so funny. The humor in this game is good. You missed out last night, Songville. I was actually when I finished, I was like, oh, I should have waited. So I did the Romeo and Juliet quest line, which is a very truncated version of Romeo and Juliet. But the twist is that Romeo is a freaking idiot. He can't even remember Juliet's name. He's just super, super dumb and cannot remember anything. And then the quest ends with he's supposed to go to the crypt to pick up Juliet, and then he gets there and doesn't understand what's wrong. He's just oh, she's dead, that sucks. And then the friend of Juliet who helped her arrange things shows up and just steals Juliet's boyfriend, and then the quest is over. And it was wild. I remembered that there was something funny or silly about it, but I forgot all of that. It was really funny. Alright, let's talk to... Well, I guess, he's not there, so we're just gonna search the cupboard. Alright, great. So earlier, he was in Like, in here. I guess we'll talk to him and see what he has to say. Hello! Greetings, traveler. Can I distract you for a minute? Can I just talk to you very slowly for a few minutes while I distract you so that my friend over there can do something while you're being distracted by me? What? I'm not sure what you're asking me. You want to join the White Knights? Nope, I'm just trying to distract you. You are very odd. So can I distract you some more? I don't think I want to talk to you anymore. Okay, my work here is done. Bye! So I think what you're supposed to do is actually like have another player, and one of them talks to survive it, and the other one goes to get the picture out of the cupboard, which is cool. Kitty is indeed fine, says Songville. She's purring. That's so sweet. Sweet kitty. Oh, I was talking to somebody yesterday who was talking about how, like, when they got this rescue puppy, the puppy was insane and it was really hard to deal with. And then after a certain number of months, like, puppy calmed down, and it aligned really well with things she had found online talking about, like, 1 month, 2 months, 6 months, 1 year of having a rescue dog, where, like, you don't totally know what's happened to the dog before. And so, like, they can be really unstable and clingy and stuff like that. And I was thinking that maybe it would help you in dealing with her craziness, which I feel like is already greatly reduced, to be honest. To try and look up, like, a kitten development timeline so that you can see, like, okay, at 6 months, he's gonna chill out. And then there will be more of an end date that will make dealing with it not feel so unending torment. Alright, we are gonna go north. Since we're halfway here, the dwarf is actually all the way down here at this anvil. I almost said anvil. The anvil. Occasionally you can tell. Like, I don't think I necessarily knew that this company, or that this game was developed by a British company, when I was younger, but I feel like occasionally in the dialogue I can tell now. We're gonna go Goblin Village and Black Knight Fortress. I wonder if I should bring food to the Black Knight Fortress. What level does it think I should be to do this quest? Okay. Well, they're not telling me, so hopefully it's fine. Sungville says always food, but I've already gone back to that bank twice. So we're gonna go try it without food, and if it seems like it is a super bad idea, then we will revisit. Alright, we are in the Goblin Town. I must say, I always want to zoom out to, like, see everything, but honestly having the— I guess zooming out is okay, but just having the camera lower to the ground is much better. Oh. Goblins are fighting. Thungo thought the guy with the staff was holding a huge rose. That would be funny. It does seem very RuneScape to have bizarre stuff like that.
I tell all goblins in the village to wear green armor now. They not listen to you. I already tell them to wear red armor. They listen to me, not you. They know me, bigger general. Me, bigger general. They listen to me. Human, what color armor are they wearing out there?
Half of them are wearing red and half of them are wearing green.
Shut up, human. They wearing green armor, really. Human lying because she's scared of you. Human scared of me, not you. then you think me bigger general. What? Me mean... Shut up! Me bigger general.
Alright, let's see. Why are you arguing about the color of your armor?
We decided to celebrate Goblin New Century by changing color of our armor. Brown get boring after a bit. We want change.
Problem is, we can't agree on a new color. We think that maybe we use old Goblin tribe colors, but Bent knows from rubbish Thoroughshmoon tribe, and me from much better Gargarshoon tribe.
The Robshoon tribe color is red, way better than silly green of Gargarshoon tribe.
Shut up!
What is the Goblin New Century?
Goblin Century mark year of battle with Plain of Mud. That when Big High War God give Goblin commandments.
Big High War God?
Big High War God is God for goblins. He take us and make us strong, not stupid like humans. Me bet Big High War God would pick red armor.
Shut up! Big High War God would hate you.
Let's just ask if I could pick an armor color for them.
Yes, as long as you pick green.
No, you have to pick red.
How about a different color?
That would mean me wrong. But at least Wartface not right.
Well, Bentnose has never been right in his life. Still, maybe new color good, but we will have to see armor before decide.
Human, you bring us armor in new color.
Alright. I can do that.
What color we try?
Orange armor might be good.
Yep, bring us orange armor.
How am I meant to get orange armor?
Well, first you get goblin armor.
And then you dye it orange.
Even humans should be able to work that out.
Alright, well I have goblin armor, which, you know, I got because I was killing goblins. But where do I get dye?
You go north of here into wilderness. There you find many ways to die.
No, D-Y-E, not D-I-E.
Stupid Bednose, you not know how to spell.
Shut up, Wartface.
Do you know where I can get dye?
Me not know where dye comes from.
Well, where did you get your red and green dye from?
Some goblin or other, he steal it. He say he steal it from Old Witch in Draenor Village.
Maybe you can get more dye from her?
Okay, I'll be back soon. Alright, so we are gonna go back to that witch and get some dye from her. But first, oh, okay. We have to figure out how to get up this hill, because we're gonna go do the Black Knight Fortress. That was genuinely, you see what I mean? Like, the dialogue in this game is actually pretty funny. I'm for it, big time. Oh hey! Doric is another quest to start.
Hello, traveler. What brings you to my humble smithy?
What do you make here?
I make pickaxes. I am the best maker of pickaxes in the whole of Gielinor.
Do you have any to sell?
Sorry, but I've got a running order with Nermoth.
Who's Nermoth?
Nermoth has a store over in the Dwarven Mine. You can find the entrance in the side of Ice Mountain to the east of here.
I feel like there is a quest. Because I'm pretty sure... Yeah, Doric's quest. So I have to talk to him somehow. And get him to give me a quest. I'm just checking out the landscape.
Hope you like it. I do enjoy the solitude of my little home. If you get time, please say hi to my friends in the Dwarven Mine.
Dwarven mine?
Yep, the entrance is in the side of Ice Mountain just to the east of here. They're a friendly bunch. Stop in at Nurmoth's store and buy one of my pickaxes.
Alright, but quest though. Can I use your anvils? Anvils? See, there it is. I don't know why I want to read it as anvil today.
My anvils get enough work with my own use. I make pickaxes, and it takes a lot of hard work. If you could get me some more materials, then I could let you use them.
Alright, here's the quest. Yes, I will get you the materials.
Clay is what I use more than anything to make casts. Could you get me 6 clay, 4 copper ore, 2 iron ore, please? I could pay a little, and let you use my anvils. Take this pickaxe with you, just in case you need it.
Anvil does sound more fantasy-esque, yeah. Alright. Certainly, I'll be right back. Alright, so we will have to go get those things. But we are still going to try to do Black Knight's Fortress first. As soon as I figure out how to start climbing this mountain. Should we just call it an anvil from now on?
This is my anvil.
Hello there. What are you doing all the way out here?
Just looking around.
Oh, did you lose something?
No, I found something. A door.
A door? I see doors all the time. What makes this one so special?
It's buried beneath a ton of rocks. Could be the entrance to some ancient ruins.
Wow, ancient ruins? Are you an archaeologist or something?
Archaeologist? Me?
Of course I am. I'm the greatest archaeologist of our time. The name's Willow. Have you not heard of me? I'm afraid I haven't. Are you looking for a way into the ruins?
You bet I am, but I don't think there's any other way in.
Oh dear. Do you have another plan to get in?
Potentially, but I won't be able to do it on my own, nor can I leave the area. If I'm not here to guard the entrance, some other archaeologist might come along and steal the glory from me. Maybe you could give me a hand? There could be untold riches inside the ruins.
Alright, we'll take this one too. A chance to uncover ancient ruins doesn't happen every day. Of course I'll help. I'm Starsworn, by the way. How do you plan to get in?
The entrance is covered in rocks and rubble. I don't think mining them will work. We'll need something stronger. Who knows what could be inside the ruins? There could be traps, or even monsters. No, I think we'll need to get my old crew. Excavation team together. But you'll need to convince them to help us. We didn't part on the best of terms.
Well, what happened?
We had a falling out after, a dig went wrong. Where can I find your old team, and how will they help? To get into the ruins, we'll need to blow up all the rocks blocking the entrance.
That doesn't sound too safe. What if we damage the ruins? Surely it's better to go slower and preserve as much as we can?
No! We need to get in there as soon as possible. Burnt Off the Dwarf will do it. He's a master with explosives. From what I can remember, he's a fan of his drink. His favorite pub being the Rising Sun Inn in Falador. I'd look there first. After we've blown the rocks away, we'll need someone to move all the rubble. Someone strong.
I could do it. I'm quite strong myself.
I don't think so. We need a real strong man, someone with muscles. An old friend of mine, Checkle, should be able to do all the heavy lifting.
Oh. Okay. Where can I find him?
We had quite a rough falling out when we last spoke, but I heard he's hanging around the barbarian village. Lastly, if my hunch is correct, this place will be covered in traps. We'll need my pal Marley to disarm them. He's the best thief I know. Been doing it for years. I have no idea where he is these days, but his cousin Charlie and Varrock may know. You should talk to him. He's normally somewhere near the Blue Moon Inn.
You have a rather interesting group of friends, but if they get us into the ruins, I'm all for it.
Good luck. Once you've recruited the team, I'll meet them at the entrance. It's on the west side of the mountain.
Longvale says, I think this is a thief, and you know what? I think I agree. Also, this quest that I just started is one of the ones that's like, it's from 2021, so we're gonna leave that one alone for a while because, I don't know. Like, what if lore changes over time or something? I'm not sure. But yeah, I feel like the runes, you're not supposed to go in them, and that's why there's— oh, there's a lobster, friend! Did you see that? Let's go get lobsters. Take lobster. The food gods have provided for us. Okay, we got one lobster, and then they disappeared because they despawned. But we have one food just in case we make a horrible mistake going in here. Songville says, lobster, my heritage! There you go. Lobster, very nostalgic for Songville. Songville said that when she played RuneScape, the main thing she did was fish and cook lobsters. How do I get up there, though? Okay, I can climb this first part of the mountain and then go up. Songville says that she filled her bag with so many lobsters. Egg. Mainly I want the fiendish ashes because they give slightly more experience than bones. Although I was farming giant frogs and they drop big bones which give 15 experience, and I think that's probably the fastest thing to do. Unless there's even bigger bones somewhere else. Alright. Read the dossier. It says infiltrate fortress, sabotage secret weapon, self-destruct in 3, 2, 1, and the message disappears. I realized while I was reading that dialogue that, because I have the chat blocked, you cannot see, you can't see the dialogue I'm talking to. I feel like there usually isn't, like, anything problematic. Like, nobody's talking in the free worlds at all. They're not even, like, gold spamming websites. So I'm thinking that maybe, I don't know, maybe I should just not have the chat block. What do you think, Songville? Alright, so we probably are gonna need food because I'm taking a lot of damage. Like, I'm not gonna die on this one, but I don't think I could fight my way through all of these guys with no food. Ooh, cosmic. Yeah, I think we're just gonna turn the chat block off. I think we are gonna have to leave, because I am not gonna be able to do this without more food. Okay. And maybe better armor, honestly. I don't even think we could do a third one. I think we're gonna have to run away. Alright, well I guess we'll do this quest another time, but like, we're getting like expensive runes. So like, this death rune dropped, they're worth 119 each. 7 cosmic runes dropped, 73 each. Like, that might be a good farming spot. Let's see if more people are dropping lobsters up here for some reason. No. We will take this iron ore, though. I was hoping that, like, for some reason there was just lobsters here. Alas. Clean up some of these bones. It just seems respectful. Agatha is bored and full of complaint, but she doesn't want any of her toy suggestions. Maybe she just wants you to chase her around. But her running away from you makes you feel bad. I think it probably is a game. She loves being chased. She also loves running. I doubt it is like, I don't like you and I don't want you to touch me. I think it's probably a game. Songbell hopes it's a game. I really do. I think it's a game. Okay. So we're gonna go back to the bank. And we can go take the picture to Thurgo. And we can work on collecting some of these things. And grab the orange dye. I do need to stand up for a second, and I'm gonna use the restroom. It is a good time for everybody else to do so as well. We'll get inside the city where we are safe, and then I will be right back. Y'all are never gonna guess who's back. It's me, everybody. It's me. Did anybody else... Okay, did you have Shrek on DVD or Shrek 2? Bungo says, welcome, spirit. Thank you. I always enjoy that greeting. I appreciate it. Did you have, I mean, honestly, like, it was, bizarre as it sounds in, like, age of it being a meme, it was actually kind of a notable moment or event in cinema. It really changed, like, some of the optics of, like, what animation was and also who it was for in the US. Having a brief brain fart. But there was an extra on the DVD, I think it was on the second one actually, where it was like a parody of American Idol, and you got to pick using like the menu buttons who you thought won, like in the performance, and if you picked someone that guest star Simon Cowell, the mean judge from American Idol, did not like, he would look at it and he was like, no, I don't think so. It's me, everybody. It's me. And then he would jump on a table and sing. And I just thought of that when I came back and said, guess who's back? It's me, everyone. It's me. Alright. So we need 2 more iron ore. And we're gonna need copper and tin, I think it said. So we should probably bring a pickaxe. And let's see, what else was in there? Clay, and, oh, not tin. Clay and copper. Alright. And we need food for Black Knight's Fortress. Honestly, I don't know. Like, I don't even know if that's, like, enough. We're kind of getting hit really hard. I feel like I don't have good enough armor. Which we are a while away from me being able to make better armor. Yeah, upper 30s to mid 40s. And so I'm 10 away. That's a lot of smithing away. We'll see. Witch's Potion. Onion from Fred the Farmer. That was where the sheep quest was. Rat's Tail. I need to farm rats. Burnt meat. My cooking level's really high. I don't know how frequently I'll burn meat, but we have an option of that. And Port Serum. Okay, well let's do Port Serum. Because that... Port Serum and... wait, hold on. Copper ore, clay, Witch's Potion, I need... This is in Lumbridge. This is probably also Lumbridge. And then going south, that's the dyes in Remington. Which is over here. And that's also where the witch is. I think we teleport to Lumbridge first, actually. Agatha is in jail for extreme window crimes, and there is corn everywhere. Oh no. I guess the toy she picked was not the one that was allowed. Was she playing with the feed bag, or did she just run by it without a care in the world? Oh, a rat. Okay, I'm glad that dropped on the first one, because I'm gonna be honest, I didn't want to kill that many rats. They're kind of cute. We're gonna go pick up some cow meat that other people have killed. And hopefully we will cook it and burn it. Which is a weird A weird desire, but hopefully that is what happens. Songvale says that she climbed the window to get a tucked away cord and then parkour jumped onto the seed bag. Well, all I can think about is just screaming the word parkour over and over. Ooh. I think there's an oven, maybe? No, this is just a chicken coop. What does this mean? Dairy churn. Okay, that's where we can make butter. Let's go back to Lumbridge and hope... I guess I'll get one more cow meat. And then we'll just hope that I... Bizarrely, we will just hope that I burn it. I feel like this is such low-level food, though. It genuinely might be difficult to burn. Wait, I think you can cook it twice. I recall that, like, if you put cooked meat back on the fire, it will burn it. I think that's a thing. Thoroughly cook a piece of raw beef. Okay, I think that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna commit beef sacrilege. It is immersive, but appalling in a way. I'm told that he has an onion. Do you have an onion? Oh, in his back, the back area of his farm. Okay. How do I get back there? I thought there was just an onion in his house, which seemed weird. Well, not weird. I mean, obviously you're cooking with them. Kung of Creole is picking all of the onions. Oh, I don't have room for the onion. Okay, well. Alright, we've got the onion. Burnt meat, port serum. And the dye is also with the witch. Longbow says, I frequently have an onion in my house. Yes, that's true. I also, like, realized recently that I have onions I bought, like, a month ago, like, hidden in my dark cupboard, and I really hope it's been cool in there. I'm kind of afraid to take it out, but I probably should take it out, because if it's bad, like, now is, like, the best time to fix it is right now. You know? I don't know if it's a problem. Like, I'm hoping it's not. I think my thought putting them in there is like, oh, it's in this cupboard, it'll be dark, they won't go bad. But the thing is that cupboard is next to the fridge, and the fridge does produce heat. So I now question whether or not that's a good spot to store the onions. Going to the magic shop, which I figured out is this flame icon. Please give me Eye of Newt. Oh. Okay, we have to drop another meat. Which I guess makes sense. Hello there. Welcome to my magic emporium. Can I see your wares? Of course. Great. Buy 1 Eye of Newt. We have... Oh, we gotta cook this piece of meat. We're gonna go in this guy's house. He's got an oven. This is where I cooked my pie. I had to give a pie to a dwarf to get him to talk to me. Dogwheel says it's weird every once in a while the stream starts flickering back and forth between 2 old frames, and I don't think it's the streamer because it fixes it for her to reload the page. I will also talk if you bring me pie. Yeah, fair enough. Will you make me a sword? Can I bring you pie? I keep doing this where I accidentally eat what I need to. Yes! Alright, we've burned it. I deliberately burned the nicely cooked meat. I'm sorry. I feel bad for doing that, but it was necessary. Alright. Ready for that. It's on to Remington. I gotta move the camera. For some reason, I just cannot keep myself oriented down here if I don't keep putting the camera back to north. Thank you. Songville says she'll figure out how to make me a sword if I bring her a pie. I need copper and clay. I wonder if there's any clay in this mine here. I hope the answer is yes. That would be very convenient. Oh. If I bring enough pie, she'll figure out how to make me a sword. How much is enough? What would be enough to you? 1 pie per week while she learns swordsmithing. Honestly, that could be kind of cool. I'd like to learn swordsmithing, but blacksmithing is a very expensive hobby. In fact, I have everything. Excellent. Can I have them then? I pass the ingredients to Hetty, and she puts them all into her cauldron. Hetty closes her eyes and begins to chant. The cauldron bubbles mysteriously. Well, is it ready? Okay, now drink from the cauldron. I drink from the cauldron. It tastes horrible. I feel myself imbued with power. Alright. I have gotten better at magic. I do need something else from you, though. How's your magic coming along? I'm practicing, and it's slowly getting better. Good, good. Wait. Is this not the witch? Oh, in Draenor Village. That's not Remington. Shoot. We just walked by there. We went through there. Okay. Well, we're gonna go turn the pie in, and then... Or I guess let's see if we can mine what we need from the mine. And then we'll go... Not the pie. We'll go turn the picture to the dwarf that we gave the pie to in, and then... Then we'll continue on. Great. Need 4 copper. Sungville says that she wants pie and wrong witch happens to everyone. What kind of pie do you want? Need 1 more copper ore. How much clay do I need? Oh, I need way more inventory space to do this. I don't want to drop any of my salmon, certainly. Fungo says right now she wants an apple or marionberry pie, but she would accept a pumpkin pie, and cheesecake is also a pie. She would eat the cheesecake. Yeah, no surprise that my friend would go for a cheesecake. Alright, we will have to come back and get 2 more clay. We can get 1 more inventory space freed up by going and talking to the dwarf, so we're gonna do that. The right side of the lake, yeah? Oh, the ocean, I mean. Great. I always think it's kind of odd, or like I'm thinking about the fact that I say we are gonna do this and we're gonna do that when like I'm the one playing. But I guess part of it is that like when you're streaming, what's fun is the socialization. Like that's part of why you're focused and you're able to keep playing. So I guess it is a we, because they're your companions on the journey. Songvale agrees. Talking to Thurgo is not working. Okay. About that sword.
Have you got a picture of the sword for me yet?
I have found a picture of the sword I would like you to make. I give him the portrait.
You'll need to get me some stuff to make this. I'll need 2 iron bars to make the sword to start with. I'll also need an ore called bluerite. Bluerite is useless for making actual weapons, except crossbows, but I'll need some as decoration for the hilt. It is a fairly rare ore. The only place I know to get it is under this cliff here, but it's guarded by a very powerful ice giant. Most of the rocks in that cliff are pretty useless, and don't contain much of anything, but there's definitely some bluerite in there. You'll need a bit of mining experience to be able to find it.
Okay, I'll go in and find them then. Alright, let's see. A bluerite ore. Deep in the cave below his house. How do I get to the cave below your house, though? I'm seeing this icon up here. I think this might indicate that you can go in. Let's go see how dangerous this giant is. Songvale says, I don't know if it's me and the character, or we, or what, or me and my imaginary friends, I guess. Oh, because she's saying that sometimes she does that when streaming, or even, she does that even when she's not streaming. She doesn't know if she feels like it's her and her character, or her and her imaginary friends that are we. But yeah. She says she's really surprised that there's a cave below his house on sand. Yeah, somehow they're doing it though. Alright, there's a lot of people here, so I feel like the ability to get bluerite safely might be here. There's pirates. Hobgoblins. Who is attacking me? Oh, the hobgoblin is. We are now hit point 40. One of the pirates was attacking me. Says Songvale. He did not follow me through the spears. Well, that's convenient at least. I am not sure where I need... Oh, I think I see a mining icon up there. It was an ice giant, so I feel like the ice area is probably where I need to go. Ice Warrior, 57. Alright. Well, this probably isn't the right way. They're not ice giants, and also I can't fight that. I think we should leave before I die. Maybe it's farther down? There was like a cave entrance, kind of. Alright. If you want to fight, I will fight you. I will win, but I will fight you. Agility level of 60. Is this where I'm supposed to go? Blue right, deep caves below his house. Do we think this is the cave and like I just need to buy— oh wait. Did you see that? I saw a cave. Okay. This is also members. Maybe by ice giants they do mean those ice warriors, but like I'm nowhere near being able to fight my way through those. Oh, ice warriors and giants. That is where I need to go. So I think I'm probably just gonna need to buy that because like I'm not strong enough to fight those. They were like 57. Well, I think this is the mining site. So this is where I can mine things, these blue rocks. And this was where the 57s were, with the ice warriors and ice giants. I think we're just gonna go buy some. It will take a long time. I guess we'll have to walk all the way back to Barrack to buy some, but honestly, I don't think I will grind my level up to 60 or 70 to do that quest. Hopefully it is not super expensive. But even if it is really expensive, it still probably would be faster to grind the gold than it would be, to grind to being able to defeat the giants by myself. Alright, here is the dye person. Oh, she's got cheese and tomatoes. What can you make for me? I mostly just make what I find pretty. Sometimes I can make dye for clothes to brighten the place up. I can make red, yellow, and blue dyes. If you'd like some, just bring me the appropriate ingredients. Alright, I need a red and a yellow. For red, we need red berries and 5 coins. And... you know, I think I have 2 red berries left because I picked 4 and I used one to make a pie and then I accidentally ate the pie and then I had to make another one. So I'm gonna have to go get more red berries. Two onions and 5 coins. Okay, well at least I know where to get onions. So I need onions and red berries. And also blue right ore. Go inside the bank, silly. I clicked on it, and I thought that would, you know, for most items when you click it just lets you, like, use them, but for food, of course, it has you eat them, and it was indeed a mistake. Onion skins actually do make yellow dye, but it turns green if exposed to aluminum. Interesting. That's kind of cool. We need 1 more red berry. And onions. And the... and blue right ore. And 2 more clay. But yeah, I think we will probably finish quite a few more quests from the list today. You remember how many onions it said we needed? Tacos. Well, we will drop some more salmon off at the bank, and we can always pick it up again on our way north. I really like this hairstyle, and I am just so reluctant to wear a helm and cover it up. The character looks so much better without, but admittedly, it is nice to literally be protected from being punched in the face. So I'm looking forward to having a helm at some point that I enjoy the appearance of. Probably not as much as this hair, but more so than the medium helm model that I have. What about the banana hat? The banana hat was cute. I don't know if it provides any armor, but we could put the banana hat back on. You want to put the banana hat back on, friend? Banana time! Alright. We will put the banana hat back on. At least the teleport to Lumbridge is almost off cooldown, so going back, we will be able to cut some of this time off. I think. I'm not gonna buy, like, red berries or anything like that. Like, I'll go get those. I'm just gonna get the blue right ore because... You can't buy the blue right ore? I feel like I remember it. Is it untradeable? I feel like I remember getting it at some point. I looked it up, and apparently no, it's not tradable, so you do have to go get it yourself. Oh, that feels really dangerous. Okay. Well, we're gonna work on the other quests first, then. Oh, we need 2 more clay, and berries. We are finding out which quests actually, like, I thought getting to this point, like, all of the free quests were going to be very easily doable, but that's not true, so I guess there is a reason to continue skilling up in the free version of the game. Oh, I forgot to get the banana hat! Okay, I'll grab that on my way back. Remind me to get the banana hat next time you see that I am at a bank. Songvale? Alright. Red berry bush. They're cadaver berries. We need red berries. There are no berries. But we need them. Need red berries. How long is the respawn timer? There was tons of berries for me to pick last night. More berry bushes? Oh, good. They're back. Okay. They're back. Alright. Are these, like, particularly valuable? Not really. I'm not sure why people are picking all the berries. Okay. We have this. We need... clay. I'm gonna just see if there happens to be any clay right here, just so we don't forget and we don't get all the way back up there without the stuff we need. This is iron, copper. Oh no, is there no clay here? Shoot, okay. Well, we'll keep an eye out as we travel back. To make sure we have everything. We just need clay. Can't do this one. And we have what we need for these. Let us teleport. I honestly really like this animation. It feels very magical. Look at her moment of release. Freedom. Alright, we will go to this bank to get the banana hat. Banana hat. Very important. We will put on the banana hat. I will see if I have any clay. I don't. I thought maybe I did, but I think I'm thinking of this ash. Now we will head back to... Is it Falador? No, Draenor. I'd made that mistake before. I thought it was Falador, but it was Draenor. Banana time! Banana time! Banana time! Banana time! It's time to go bananas! Go, go bananas! What do you need, Leo? Got a problem with some graves, okay.
You have to help me, Starsworn. I've put the wrong coffins into these graves. I need you to pick up the coffin from each grave, see who's inside it, and bury it in the grave with the correct gravestone.
Alright. This is a huge issue. Oh, it's a baker. Okay. I bet these are all identified by, like, what they did. No, this is a bad problem to have for sure. Alright, this person was a woodcutter. This person was a gardener. This person was a chef. Okay. So this one goes here. Okay. Who is this? Check coffin. This person was a miner. This was gardening. This one was wood cutting. No, this is a bizarre problem to have, really. This is also gardening. This is mining, okay. Like, and I definitely wouldn't just ask random people from elsewhere in existence for help with it, you know? Like, I don't know what I would do, but I wouldn't ask a random person to come help with this. This person was also a cook? I guess maybe... What was this one? Oh, they were a potter, maybe. They were a craftsperson. Okay, yeah, they were a craftsperson. I mean, I guess in that specific case, I can see where the issue is. Although, honestly, what you probably should do is, like, look at their names. You know? Like, that's just my thought. Alright, I think I got it right. I think I finished. Wonderful. That's taken care of then. I'll take you back and give you your reward. Alright, thank you. I can now use the zombie dance emote. Great. I still have some real concerns about the way he does his job. Who can I file those with? Alright, we're in Falador. Oh, I was gonna walk right past this. Or not Falador. We're in Draenor. And I need to remember that this is where we need to go to make dye. And I need a yellow dye also. Alright, I only needed one, but thank you for that. Now we've made orange dye. And we have orange goblin mail. Woohoo! We can turn in these 2 quests. Guess I'll just put this in my crafting materials for another time. Let us go get clay and head back north. We're gonna do this and then go north. Longbow says, I know you're making armor, but I keep mishearing that as mail as in the sense of the letter, as in the sense of letters. I mean, it could be. You know, they did think when I said die, like, where do I die? They were like, walk north. Something will murder you there. Gonna briefly intrude on 4th Mandy's play. And then we're gonna double check that's all we need. Yep, we got those. And can't get that one. We have this. Okay. North we go. This is just so satisfying though, like, there's only a few more things to do. If I stream RuneScape, maybe the streams will never end. You mean because I have been playing a lot of RuneScape? That's true. I have been playing a lot of RuneScape. I will have to go to work today, though. I just have to go to work, period. But also, I am part of an interview team. And the interviews start at 1:30. But I can stream past 11:30 today. Maybe I will stream until... Let's see. I have to be to work at 1, which means I have to leave at 12:30, which means I need to be going... probably by 12:15 at the absolute latest. So we'll see. Maybe 12. I've been drinking coffee, but I haven't had any breakfast. Admittedly, when I'm into hardcore World of Warcraft, like, I don't want to turn that off either. I guess what we're learning is, like, I just really like really satisfying, fairly slow-paced games. Alright, Durek, where are you? I brought you your stuff. There you are.
Have you gotten my materials yet, traveler?
I have everything you need.
Many thanks. Pass them here, please. I can spare you some coins for your trouble. And please use my anvils anytime you want.
Alright. That is done. Let us go turn in the goblin mail. It's honestly so exciting to be, like, getting these done. It just feels so good. I'm achieving everything on the list.
Green armor best.
No, red every time.
Go away, human. We busy.
I have some orange armor here.
Rebfoot.
Yes, General Wardface?
Put on this armor.
He actually goes into the changing room. That's great.
What do you think?
Oh, sorry. What do you think?
No, I don't like that much.
It clashes with skin color.
We need darker color, like blue.
Yeah, blue might be good. Human.
Get us blue armor.
Oh, I dropped my other goblin mail. No. I'm gonna have to kill goblins to get more. Somewhat hilariously. I guess let's watch these guys die. And see if they happen to drop goblin mail. Maybe they can't actually kill each other? Oh, nope, that one's dead. They don't drop loot. Alright, well... I guess we have to go all the way back anyway. Because we're gonna need to get the blue dye. Which I didn't remember that at all. So... I wonder what we're gonna have to get that's blue. I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Like blueberries. Like, I don't remember looting blueberries when I was a kid. Do you remember blueberries? Songwell says, do I think she should reschedule cleaning tomorrow? Or assume you're feeling better? I mean, are you still feeling super weak? Like you were when you woke up? I would say maybe wait until like Crowley time. And if evening animals take it out of you, then reschedule. If you feel like not horrible after evening animals, then I guess you can continue to do it. Yeah, I would say, especially if you kind of think you're feeling better and you're able to take it easy today, maybe see what happens. I don't know, I'm a bad person to ask because I feel like when I call it too early, then I like feel super bad when I'm actually fine the next day. But then also I'm really prone to like waiting until it's way too late for everyone else to realize that like, nope, I'm not going to be better. So I am not good at... I'm not good at making that decision. Yeah, it kind of sounds like it's still developing rather than going away. Like, just your symptoms are just changing rather than... Goblin mail? Okay. We have to go farm goblins. I guess we should also find out what goes in blue dye. Songwell says she also doesn't know how likely she is to be contagious. Yeah, that's another thing that I often forget, that like having worked retail and stuff like that, where like no, the expectation, like the thing they want is just you there, like doing your job. But now I have also like worked for people who like don't want you to be there because they don't want to get sick. Thank you for handling that, Songvale. Had a spammer in the chat. Yeah, I don't feel like there's blueberries, so I'm not sure what the blue dye is going to be. My brain's like, it's like fish or water, and I'm like, those things are not things that dye things blue, even though I associate them with the color blue. Alright, what do we need for blue dye? 2 woad leaves. Oh, I got the woad leaves already! That's so lucky. I, like, just was at this place in Falador, and they were like, if you do this, you can have woad leaves, and I was like, okay. I was trying to figure out how to be allowed to dig in the garden. And so I just happened to get the woad leaves. And they're just in my bank, and that's very convenient. Now we don't have to run around again. Woot woot! Is woad the thing that Picts use? That sounds right, but I'm honestly not sure. Alright, now we just have to go find some goblin mail. Let us go find some goblins. We're gonna eliminate some goblins. Honestly, we should farm goblins where a bunch of other people are farming goblins, because there's probably already, like, goblin mail on the ground. So, let's... As much as I'm like, well, there's goblins here, let's go farm goblins where other people are farming goblins. The goal isn't really farming goblins, it's just looting goblin mail. Nobody farming goblins right here? Alright. Oh, here, up here. Will luck be with us and there already be one on the ground? A lot of trout on the ground. Why is there so many, like, nice fish on the ground? What the heck? I wonder if we should walk all the way over to that place where, like, there's even more people farming goblins. I feel like I pick up goblin mail there all the time. And there's people, like, standing here, but they're not farming goblins. I don't know. We'll kill 10 goblins, and if we don't get it, then we'll walk over there. One, two, three, four, I feel like the twist on the end of this quest is that they go back to brown armor, so I think I should farm out 2. I think we're just gonna walk over to where it's busy. I realized that this wasn't 10, but now that I feel like we need 2, I want to go where there's gonna be more drops on the ground to get it faster. I can tell that, like, I've been doing a lot of keyboard, though, as my hand Like, when it's specifically my fingers are in the positions that they use the touchpad or the arrow keys, they're, like, it's that first joint of the finger, like, near the tip that's sore, and I feel like I've never experienced soreness in that joint before. I'm trying to remember just to flex my hand while I'm sitting around and waiting. Alright, there's a goblin male. Let's get a second one just to be sure. No, it's really not ideal. Because my life has a lot of computer touchpad and keyboard usage. So I would really like those things to be discomfort-free. Yay, goblin mail. Okay. Yeah, that was a lot less painful than trying to farm it by myself. Group farm. They don't even know they're group farming with me. Now we've got blue armor. Shall return it to them. I honestly feel this, like, sense of relief when I check what items are and they're, like, a less valuable one. Because there's so, especially with arrows, like, so many people seem to level their archery but don't bother picking up the arrows. And so, like, when it's mithril or adamant ones, like, I want to pick them up because I want to use them and they're expensive to level my own archer. But then I kind of get, like, almost stuck. Where it's like, even if that's not really how I want to be spending my time, I'm just like, I can't leave them behind because there's there's so much money on the ground. So it's actually kind of bizarre, but I feel relief when I, like, mouse over something and it's not worthwhile to me. I think it's kind of the same thing of, like, appreciating when things I want are, like, rare or hard to get, so that I can still enjoy hunting for them and getting them, but, like, I don't burn out or run out of money. Longwell says that she gets really stuck with the herb nodes on the mini-map in WoW. There keeps being another one, so you just can't leave. Yeah. I wonder if that's part of that, like, the problem with scarcity mindset thing. Where, like, if it just was evidence of abundance to you, then, you know, it would just be a good thing. But since you feel like, oh, I have to get everything, I don't have enough, then you get stuck trying to take everything while you have the opportunity to get it. Like, I haven't thought about it that way before, but that kind of makes sense that, like, since you have the sense that you don't have enough, like, any opportunity to get anything, you have to, like, grind really hard. And that isn't necessarily pleasant. I saw a thing, I'm thinking about this in terms of, like, I like RuneScape so much better on my laptop, compared to my phone. Like, even with the mouse, it's okay, but I just prefer it more on the larger screen of my laptop. And also thinking about that with Genshin Impact, like, my phone can play it, but I basically always prefer to just pull it up on my laptop, or maybe the Steam Deck. And I was thinking about, a thing that honestly got posted in a meme channel yesterday, and I feel like it was not super memey, but they were talking about kids and smartphones and iPads and how, like, the initial post, I think it was like a Tumblr thing, was about how, like, they would never let their kids have smartphones or iPads. And then somebody else popped in to say that they agree, but they do think there should be access to a desktop computer, because then there's still exposure to, like, all of the technology things and the knowledge, and, like, there's that kind of fluency, which isn't quite the same thing because mobile can be so different. But then, like, kids are still gaining that fluency, but also the internet is, like, a really cool place. But it also stays in one spot. It doesn't, like, consume your life and every, like, moment of downtime everywhere. You have to go to the computer, and when you're done being at the computer, like, or if you just can't be at the computer, then, like, you can't be on the internet, and it makes it, like, this magical, fun, separate experience, and I feel like that's now my take on technology. I think that would be a good idea, where, like, that's the happy medium point, to allow exposure to internet and media, but also, like, I don't know, not engage with it in such a toxic way. But when I think about implementing that for myself, I don't feel good about that. I never feel good when I've imposed random limitations on myself.
Red armor, best.
No, it has to be green.
Go away, human. We busy.
Alright, I brought you blue armor.
Grubfoot,
Yes, General Wardface?
put on this armor.
What do you think?
That's not right. Not goblin color at all.
Goblins wear dark, earthy colors like brown.
I knew it! I remembered this.
Yeah, brown might be good.
Human, get us brown. Get us brown armor.
But I thought brown was the armor you were changing from. Never mind. Anything is worth a try. Alright, well, luckily I predicted this and brought some brown.
Grubfoot,
Yes, General Wardface?
put on this armor.
What do you think?
That color quite nice. Me can see myself wearing that.
It is a deal then. Brown armor it is.
Thank you for sorting out our argument, human. You have reward now.
Thanks, I think. Alright, well. Huzzah. I'm solving problems, and my crafting level is now 5. Well, I was wondering if you liked the green or the red, but yeah, I think that the red is the most compelling. I don't like the red hair on the goblin, but I do like the red armor. I guess this war's not over for all the other goblins. They should probably tell the other goblins. Well, on my quest list, I could bring a lot of food and try the Black Knight's Fortress again. Or I could go work on scaling up my smithing to get better armor. I think maybe let's get food and see how Maybe if we use magic on the knights. Like, maybe they don't have good magic defense. It was hitting pretty hard, so I feel like the issue is, like, non-zero my armor. But I'm gonna get some runes, and we will go see if magic does plenty of damage. And also we'll get food. We will be very careful, though. If we're dying, we're leaving. Like, I'm not gonna go in deeper than I can get out, for sure. Because I don't know how fast the respawn timer is, so I'm not sure, like, what I clear that I will have to go back out through, you know? I don't know if we need this dossier or not. I'm gonna look at what Wind Bolt, Fire Bolt. I feel like fire probably does the most. What was the curse, though? Confuse. I don't know if that matters. 5% does not seem like that much. Alright, we are gonna keep the weapon, though. And we're gonna bring lots of food. Let us go infiltrate. Yeah, we definitely don't want to drop all the stuff. I think this could work, though. I think the issue is just that I need, like, 2 salmon to kill every, Black Knight. And I just don't know, like, how deep into the fortress I need to go. Yeah, raccoons are more of a trundle. They're not squirrels. This isn't necessarily more damage than my sword, I don't think. They should know this given the invasive raccoon problem. Do you mean in Eleanor or in the UK? Okay, that one just respawned extremely fast, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this as I am. We're gonna go back to this, because I think I was doing more damage. I wonder if there's a better way to, like... It does say, like, sneak in, like it's supposed to be, like the joke was definitely Mission Impossible. So I wonder if I'm not supposed to fight them. Because I don't think it had, like, a level requirement or suggestion that was nearly this high. Songville says, I am enough, TM, unless I want to storm a Black Knight fortress. Their aggro range is so big. Can I sneak in? Oh, I can. Okay. The high security military... So who does it belong to? This fortret belongs to the Order of the Black Knights, known as Kinshra. Okay, thanks. Oops, no, don't attack. Wait, shoot, I wanted to talk to you. Okay, well, I guess I'll kill you. And then I'll talk to somebody else. What is the uniform? Iron chain body and medium bronze helm. Okay, so I bet that's what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to get this outfit and break in. Songville says we've talked about this. I'm sure this is as regards, the fact that I had already committed to killing him, so I just stuck with it, but the sunk cost fallacy should not apply to murder. I could stop. I'm just gonna see if I kill all of them, if I can just go in, because there's no one here to stop me. Here I am indeed with the, well, I started killing you again. I'll probably meet more of them inside. Most likely, yeah. Okay, and they respawn pretty fast. I don't think this is gonna work. The armor might make the Black Knights not attack me. That's possible. I do think it's funny that I can just, like, attack the guards and the, like, existing guards don't care. You'd think they'd be like, hey, what are you doing? I'm jealous of all these people who know what they're doing. Running right in. Yeah, they respawn too fast. I know I'm failing logic class, but I feel like I'm strong enough to just brute force my way in. Obviously, the game disagrees. And the game is indeed the one who gets to decide who's strong. But still. Okay. Well, I'm gonna sneak around to this other side door and see if it just so happens to be one that I can get in without the uniform. I can't open that door. Okay. Well, what'd they say? Bronze helm and a iron chain body? Oh, but it's not gonna save what they wear. Iron chain body, medium bronze helm. Iron chain body. And as you said, medium bronze helm. Okay. Well, let's go. Let's go do that, I guess. Look at all these people showing up. They already know it. I don't see a lot of people, like, running away with the wrong stuff, so I feel like a lot of people must use guides. You know? Where do I need to go mining? I guess, honestly, probably down here is the fastest option. I am playing correctly, that's true. I am getting much more of an adventure out of it. Look, that guy's going to go do the quest. I'm gonna check the bank to see what I have. I think I definitely need to mine, I think, the bronze. I probably don't have any bronze bar. I think I sold all my bronze bars. I need one bronze bar for that. And how many iron bodies? 3 iron bars for the chain bodies. I said how many iron bodies? How many iron bars for a chain body? 1 bronze, 3 iron. Okay. What we can do... Where's my hammer? There it is. We're gonna do an iron chain body. And we gotta do another bathroom break. My apologies. BRB. I'm back. Thank you, but honestly, the constant need to go to the bathroom is the product of my morning coffee. I mean, the fact that I've drank water, I'm sure also helps, but this is just what happens whenever I have caffeine. Alright, what did I say? 1 bronze bar? Hydration! Alright, well, luckily I happen to have some water. Thank you for a welcome, spirit. I've had a good drink of water. Alright, we need a pick. Because we have to get 1 bronze bar. Honestly, I want to do the quest and we don't have that much time, so I'm a little tempted to just go buy 1 bronze bar. We're gonna go buy 1 bronze bar. I mean, I guess I should check to see how much a medium helm is. Maybe that will make more sense to grab than a bronze bar. I'm pretty sure I have already sold my bronze medium helm. I don't happen to have one of those, do I? Iron medium helm. Oh, I already had a brown... Oh, ironic. I have an iron helm and a bronze change body, but I need an iron chain body and a bronze helm. One bronze bar is 85 coins. Or 48. Oh, we should just get this. Okay. Alright, now we have our guard outfit. We're gonna put away all of our money. Because I think the intent of this quest is, supposed to be... Is it James Bond or Mission Impossible where the message, like, explaining the mission explodes? Like, this message will self-destruct. Mission Impossible. Okay, this is supposed to be Mission Impossible, so, like, I don't think I'm supposed to fight. Oh, I could have left my hammer. Well, we'll have a hammer in case we need it, I guess. I feel like most people, like, ignore the random events, and I think they're kind of fun. I'm not sure why people ignore them. I had one earlier, though, to, like, complete a maze, and I was supposed to do it, like, as fast as possible, and I was nowhere even close when time ran out. Like, I don't have any idea. I don't have any idea how that was supposed to be doable in, like, a matter of seconds. I just don't. Maybe they, like, randomly generate, and some of them are easy, and I had a really hard one. Yeah, the mysterious old man always gives me nice stuff. I will always talk to him. I do think it's funny that they have guards that are, like, weaker than the knights protecting the fortress. Like, what are the knights doing? You know? Ooh, I got it. Alright. This knight clearly knows I don't belong, but evidently is not going to tell the guards that. Alright, we're looking for a weapon. This is not the weapon. I bet these Black Knights all definitely know that I'm not supposed to be in here. But I think I have to go through that door and up that ladder. The Black Knight said they'd kill anyone who went in there. I'm gonna go in anyway. Alright, that worked. The defense here is truly terrible. Like, overwhelmingly not good. Pray at Chaos Altar. That's intense. I'm looking for evidence of this weapon. I'm guessing that it's all the way up top. Oh, they're all attacking me. That is less good. Can I please open this door? No? Okay. So what am I supposed to do now? Let's see. I can't... Oh, push wall. Okay, well... Great. I guess that's what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, I should, like, charge for my services. Like, this is, like, penetration testing. Please leave me alone. Given that that person was dressed for this outfit and went the other way, yep, this is definitively the wrong way. Right, should I try praying at the Chaos Altar? I guess I'll try it. I already have full prayer points. Okay, well, at least that didn't cause me any problems. This isn't it. Where is this weapon? I am investigating the Black Knight's fortress, but, like... You seeing anything you feel like looks like a weapon? Oh, wait. Push wall. Oh, it's another invisible wall. Okay. So I have to get there. There a pushable wall here? No. Alright, I think we figured it out. You're right, I guess it's not an invisible wall. My bad. Yeah, and yet it does fool their guards, like... I don't know, maybe I'm supposed to... maybe I'm missing something. I can see a cauldron directly below. I just am not sure what I'm missing. I feel like I'm probably supposed to use the cauldron somehow, or the hole to the cauldron to sabotage what they're doing. But I don't know. I can't open this door. I don't know. I'm looking for more pushy walls because I'm assuming that that's what I'm supposed to do. Oh, I don't think I noticed a climb down before. Oh. Nope, I have to be in a member server to climb down. Okay. Can I move the crates? Let's go see. No. Do you think maybe the cannons say that they are not suitable for children and I should aim them away from my face, which is funny. Yeah, you know, it's a kind of a fire safety hazard would be my first thought. feel like just for the ability to look around, I'm gonna go ahead and just kill the guard, like kill the knights, since I have some salmon. I just have no idea. This a wall I can push? No. Ooh, 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 here's something.
So, how's the secret weapon coming along? The invincibility potion is almost ready. It's taken me 5 years, but it's almost ready. Reldo the goblin here is just going to fetch the last ingredient for me. It's specially grown cabbage by my cousin Helda, who lives in Draenor Manor. The soil there is slightly magical, and it gives the cabbages slight magical properties. Not to mention the trees. Now remember, Greldo, only a Draenor Manor cabbage will do. Don't get lazy and bring any old cabbage. That would entirely wreck the potion. Yes, Mitreth?
Okay. So, the weapon is this potion, and I have to go get a lame cabbage. Normal cabbage. Okay. So, I'm just gonna teleport out. We're gonna get a cabbage, and we're gonna come back. Or wait. There are cabbages around here? I don't think there is. Oh wait. Is this... Do you think the monastery has normal cabbages? Maybe it's worth it to try and go out. We're gonna go check the monastery to see if they have cabbages. Can I leave out this door? No. Okay. Well, what do we even have this door for, then? No, don't attack, don't attack, don't attack. No. Just open. It's a decoy. It's a decoy door. we can get into the monastery conveniently because I have a high enough prayer level. So that'll be good. I can attack the monks. Incredible. Oh good, they do have cabbages. Well, that was wildly convenient. I'm glad we didn't teleport. I'm gonna do the monastery a service and get rid of this imp, because I'm really sure that that doesn't belong in the monastery. Yeah, attacking the monks is maybe not what I should be doing. I feel like attacking the monks is the version of this quest where you join the Black Knights. I was listening to a lore video for RuneScape last night going to sleep, and I thought they had, like, a good god and an evil god and then a neutral god. And the good god is very, like, the Titans, where, like, they're all about, like, order and justice, but also very, very arrogant and insistent on their primacy. And, yeah, it sounded like the good god actually wasn't so good. I think this way was the way to be able to get up to this part. Yeah. Alright, well, I have now learned my way around the Black Knight's fortress. Use cabbage on whole. The neutral one is fine. He doesn't want to be worshipped, and he just believes in order, and thinks that, or he just believes in balance, and thinks that order and chaos, like compare and contrast, in a world needs both. Where has Greldo got to with that magic cabbage? What's that noise? Hopefully Greldo with the cabbage. Yes, look here it comes. No! Dramatic cabbage. My potion! Oh boy, this doesn't look good. Looks like my work here is done. Seems like that successfully sabotaged their little secret weapon plan. Alright, so do I tell somebody now? Tell him in Faldor Castle. Alright, well we will do that and then I will have to log out for the day. I guess I'll look at the map here. Does it make more sense to teleport? Not really. We'll run down. Honestly, if I worked on something for 5 years and then a cabbage fell out of the sky and ruined it, I would be super mad. Like, really, really mad. Imagine if you worked on something for 5 years and it was sabotaged by a completely ordinary cabbage. Like, I think I need counseling after that. You know what I mean? Like, I need therapy. Imagine filling out your intake form for therapy and it's like, what are your challenges? Well, a completely average cabbage destroyed my life's work of 5 years. I think that would destroy any ordinary person. Alright, who do we need to share this with? Amik Varzi. I think he was up a couple flights of stairs, maybe. I remember going down these stairs, though. Maybe he's... up these stairs. It's funny because I just did this like an hour ago, but I'm already like, where was he? Although I've been in and out of several rooms in this building, so I guess that's fair that I don't remember it all the first time. There we go. I have ruined the Black Knight's invincibility potion. That should put a stop to your problem and an end to their little schemes. Yes, we have just received a message from the Black Knights saying they withdraw their demands, which would seem to confirm your story. Now, I believe there was some talk of a cash reward? Absolutely right. Please accept this reward. 2,500 coins. Alright. And I now have 33 quest points. Well, unfortunately, that's gonna do me for today. I am gonna go ahead and teleport back, as this next quest will be nearer to Lumbridge. I do regret having to leave, but as I said, I need to get some kind of snack here in the next 20 minutes and get ready to go to my day job. Thank you very much for your company, Starsworn. Or sorry, thank you to me for my own company. Thank you for your company, Songvale. I appreciate you hanging out with me today. That was a misspeak. I like looked and saw the S, and then I was like, oh, Songvale. Okay. Well, no, I said Starsworn. See, I just did it the other way. You're welcome, Songvale. Thanks for hanging out for this unconventional Wednesday. I will be back tomorrow with Genshin Impact. We will be continuing on some level grinding so that we can begin the next leg of the story. And yeah, I think that'll about do us for today. Thanks for hanging out. And if you want to watch me go to the bank to put some stuff away, you're welcome to do that, because I was going to sign out right away, but then I realized I needed to put things in the bank, and I'm stuck. I like it in here, to be clear, but I am stuck in the RuneScape hole. To New Villette, yes. We will continue progressing in RuneScape in hopes of eventually seeing New Villette. That's not where I wanted that money to go. Hydration alert. I will finish my water here real quick. One thing I'll have to remember is I can't like use my bank for the first time in a day during stream because I have to key in my PIN. But I was already playing before I started streaming this morning. Alright, I really have to sign off now and be done. Especially if I want to get anything to eat. So, I will catch you all later. Thanks for hanging out with me today in RuneScape, and I'll see you all another time. Tomorrow for Genshin Impact, or maybe Friday, we'll see, for something else. Have a good day. Goodbye, everybody!